started, they take these records and burn them in the park and all that stuff. You know, it was, like you said, with devil's music, and they had to get rid of this stuff. And the disc jockeys would break records, and it just got awful. You know, but if they just listened to the records, there's not a curse word in none of his tunes. They're all just old songs. You know, not like what they're doing today. You know, it's getting rough now. You know.
But I mean, it was still, it was still introducing that kind of a lot of the music was still introducing that kind of what a lot of people would have considered to being a dangerous element, into.
Yeah, well, they did.
Songs about drinking and going to juke joints. And,
yeah. Carl Perkins, I think, put the best name on.
It got awful, but if they just listened to the records, there's not a curse word in none of his tunes. They're all just old songs, not like what they're doing today. It's getting rough now.
But I mean, it was still, it was still introducing that kind of a lot of the music was still introducing that kind of what a lot of people would have considered to being a dangerous element, into.
Yeah, well, they did.
Songs about drinking and going to juke joints. And,
yeah. Carl Perkins, I think, put the best name on the whole genre. Is that he said it's feel-good music. You feel good when you play it, you feel good when you sing it, and you feel good when you listen to it. And I think that just pretty much sums the whole thing up.
Yeah, but I still remember when I first listened to you guys, and when I was a little guy, and I was still a little thing in short trousers, and my dad looking at me with like real horror, you know, like I could like this stuff. And he didn't get behind it in the pulled me guitar, but that's so disapproval.
Kind of dangerous music.
Real disapproval, wasn't there? I mean, at school in England, there was real disapproval. The teachers were real against it as well. At my school, I don't know about yours, but if I was in, they'd find me in a rock band and playing at a school party or something, and the teacher would go, I might have known you'd be in this. That kind of stuff.
You're that kind of guy, huh? You're that kind of kid.
The slippery slope to damnation is just awaits, and you're just gonna, that you're just gonna go down it.
Yeah.
Well, I took my ruby drinking on the outskirts of town. She took her high heels off, she rolled the stockings down. Put a quarter in the jukebox to get a little beat. Everybody started rocking all the rhythm in their feet. She's my rock and roll Ruby, rock and roll Ruby, rock and roll. When Ruby starts a rockin', boy, it satisfies my soul. Now Ruby started rockin' by the quarter o'clock, and when she started rockin', she just couldn't stop. She rocked on the tables and rolled on the floor, and everybody yelled, Ruby, rock some more. She's my rock and roll Ruby, rock and roll Ruby, rock and roll. When Ruby starts a rockin', boy, it satisfies my soul. All right. She would stop. She looked at me and then she looked at the clock. She said, oh, wait a minute, Daddy, now don't get sore. All I wanna do is rock a little bit more. She's my rock and roll Ruby, rock and roll Ruby, rock and roll. When Ruby started rocking, boy, it satisfied my soul.